Hi guys, Rizzy fan 725683112 here. See, I've been remembering. Got far hit. Here with another of my thoughts, and this is a really good topic for me because I really like the thing I'm about to talk about, and that's the game company known as ID or ID Software, or ID as some people call it, but I call it ID Software. And they've made great games like Wolfenstein 3D, Return to Castle Wolfenstein, and Wolfenstein, which has just come out now. They've also made Quake, Quake 2, Quake 3, Quake 3 Team Arena, and Quake 4, which has just come out. And they've also made my favourite three sci-fi games: Doom, Doom 2, Doom 3, Final Doom, and the Ultimate Doom. And I really like them, and I thought I'd bring this topic up because I'm downloading stuff for my Xbox, which is over there, but I don't think you can see it. And I'm downloading, I don't think you can see it, but it's an Quake 4 demo, and it's 7% in, Wolfenstein demo, and a Wolfenstein 3D arcade trial. So, why do I like this company so much, you hear me ask? Well, one, their games rock, and I love their games. Every time I hear about one of their games, I'm instantly wanting it or gonna get it within the week it comes out. I will push away anything to get one of their games, you know. Maybe not Left 4 Dead or anything, because Valve are a really good company too, but it would be definitely on my mind to get this in my top 10 games, you know. One of their games that just came out would be one of the first ones I would like to buy, you know. The very first game they did was coincidentally the very first-person shooter game ever, and it started the genre. So you've got these guys to thank for all the games like Gears of War 2, Call of Duty Modern Warfare 2, Left 4 Dead 2, all of them you owe to ID, because they made the very first first-person shooter. And in this game, it was Wolfenstein 3D. You played as an American soldier trying to escape a Nazi castle in World War II. You were going to get out of there. And in the last level, you get to fight Hitler. But this game was never sold in Germany because obviously they hated Hitler and they would have sued ID. So they sold it everywhere but Germany, which is pretty good. But I'm not sure they should have included Hitler. But either way, it was still a good game. I haven't even met Hitler. That's how hard the game is. But overall, really good game. Then that came out in 1992, I believe. Next year, they come up with an idea to do a sci-fi game instead of a World War II game, and that game is Doom. And it sold billions and billions of copies, and it was really good. And that was 1993 that came out. That was really good. Year later, sequel Doom 2, Hell on Earth, sold just as well, but including me and everybody else that bought it, they thought it wasn't more of a sequel, even though it was a sequel. It wasn't an official sequel, because all it was new levels, couple of new monsters, and a new weapon, which was the double barrel shotgun. It was good, and I mean the levels were spectacular, but it wasn't a true sequel. Then they go back to the drawing board to make another sci-fi game, and that game is Quake, and that came out, I believe, 1997. Don't quote me. I think it's like late 90s or so, but 1997, I believe. Now, compared to today's standards, the graphics are terrible, but Doom, terrible graphics today, and Wolfenstein. But to me, like most people, graphics don't matter to me. I will play the worst graphics game in the world as long as it's got a good story and I enjoy the gameplay. You know, I'm not going to sit there. I mean, I'm not saying Modern Warfare 2 is bad or anything, but I've heard from some people the single player is trash, and look how good the graphics are for that. So, you know, it's completely different from what I'm talking about. But, yeah, I really do like the fact that they went for 3 different types of games. They haven't done another game since. Well, they haven't done a different game from Quake, Doom, or Wolfenstein since, but, you know, no, they'll come up with something they've done 3, for Christ's sake. But yeah, they came up with Quake. And then, I think, I know, I tell you, go back a year, 1996, they came up with the final Doom, and the Ultimate Doom. Now the Ultimate Doom included, it was all the original Doom, but it had an extra episode, about 10 levels or something, so you got an extra 10 levels, but most people didn't bother. And then you got the final Doom, and most people hated this game. They didn't stand it. I never played it, but practically they said that it was practically normal, get new levels, a couple of, no different weapons or anything, it was just new levels. And they hated it, they said, but, you know, I haven't played it, and even if people hate it, I will buy it because I'm that much of a hardcore ID fan. But then moving away from Doom, final Doom again, we went to Quake, and then you got Quake 2, Quake 3 and all of them. But in 2001, the year my brother was born, we got, in November 18th, officially, 9 days before my brother was born, we got Return to Castle Wolfenstein, and you were BJ Blazkowicz. Yeah, laugh if you can. BJ. But his name was BJ Blazkowicz. He's more of an American to me, even though he's Polish. But he's working for the American and British governments, the Allies. But he's Polish and he's going to fight the Germans because they invaded Poland, for God's sake. And they've killed all his friends and all his family and stuff. So he's going to go and kill them. But yeah, he's been trapped with another guy who we don't know, but his name's called Agent 1. He gets killed, Agent 1, while the Nazis torture him. But BJ escapes his cell, manages to get out of Castle Wolfenstein, but then they realise but then they figure out after you play through the game that the Nazi SS Paranormal Division is up to more stuff than just taking over the world. They are making super soldiers, and they are resurrecting the dead and stuff, and there's a couple of zombies and stuff like that in it. And then they resurrect the biggest and last boss in the whole game. It's called Heinrich. He's called Heinrich, and he's this big muscly German guy from like the medieval times. And personally, he's not that hard to kill. In the intro, you say he can't hurt you and stuff, and you're like, well, I'll put you in prison or something, you know. But then I'm in the last level. I just used the powerful gun, the Venom, got him down in 2-3 minutes. And this is on normal, so yeah. But then moving on, 3 years later, a spectacular game came out. Probably their best game in my opinion, apart from Return to Castle Wolfenstein. 2004, the official trilogy is now complete for 2 of their games. Wolfenstein hasn't got a trilogy yet. Well, it has, and I'll explain why in a minute. Quake had their trilogy, they're on 3. They were on 3 by this time. But Doom 3 came out 2004, and my god was this expected. But the graphics were improved, all the old zombies were redesigned in graphics, and they looked 10 times better. The imp scared the shit out of me the first time I saw it. You know, they improved it 100%. I mean, compared to today's graphics, they're not quite as good and stuff like that. But at that time, you walk through a room and you have a flashlight, you would look at every single part of the room before you moved on. But then when you moved on, you turn around to check again, there's an imp there like, ah! So you are practically on edge and constantly like, where is it? Ah, you know. So you are constantly trying to escape this Mars base and stuff. And I love that game, and you saw my review of it. So I'm such a huge ID fan that I'm going to be buying it for the Xbox as well, so because of the co-op mode where me and Tony369 hopefully play. But yeah, we'll play through that. I like UAA, I'll probably play because he's a fan as well. But then they went on to Wolfenstein and stuff, which has just come out. Quake 4 has just come out, and I've heard that Doom 4 is on its way. So really good games. This is our ResiFan725 signing out. 725-68312, sorry, signing out. See you later.